struggling with myself the last 2 years, and somehow I just never have been able to do it. It matches a little bit of my personality as well. It instigates me, and that either I'll remove myself from that place, I'll never speak to you again. It's complicated for some people. So that's how much I love it. It's not serving if you're stuck with people that's not really good for you. How do you come out of situations like that? You know, of course, it is a journey. I'm still growing. It's all in the mind, right? Break free from things that were bringing you down or making you feel bad, and power. It's all connected. But like there was 2 in my room, and there were like 2 in my house, like on the ground floor. Like, oh, best gift to mankind. That is the most realist thing that I have learned. It has to be like this or my life is going to end. The introduction. Hello. Oh my gorgeous people. This is season 1, episode 1, the introduction. Oh my god, I've been wanting to say this for the longest time because I have literally been struggling with myself to be able to be consistent enough to open a YouTube channel. It has been like, I've literally thought of doing it since the last 2 years, and somehow I just never have been able to do it. But this year I'm like I'm like very determined that, you know what, I will create content and I will be consistent, and I'll like try my best to do that. So here I am making my very first YouTube video, which is an introduction to what you can expect from this channel going forth. So hello, all my gorgeous people. My name is Brajangana. You can call me B. That's what my handle says, Miss B. My friends call me that, and I really like the name as well because it kind of like, whenever I think of a bee, it kind of reminds me of flowers and spring season and like a very positive kind of energy. And I actually, although my favorite season is autumn and winter, I do love spring as well because it's like it's such a balanced weather, you know, it's such a balanced kind of season, especially where I grew up. The weather was always, I grew up in a cold place, and the weather, like even during springs and summer, it wouldn't go beyond, I would say maybe 18 degrees. I think that was our summer back then, although I've shifted from that place many years ago. So the temperatures are different now. So I will tell you more about myself in the later videos. So coming back to the name, so whenever I think of a bee, it reminds me of that spring, beautiful weather. You know, the sun isn't too harsh, the wind is cool, the breeze, you know, it's like nice and cool. I think it matches a little bit of my personality as well because, you know, with a bee, you just never know what you're gonna get because sometimes, you know, they can, if you don't bother them, they're gonna just go buzz around, do their things, you know, mind their own business and like just go away. But if you like kind of bothered them or unnecessarily overreact when you see them or kind of try to kind of trigger them, then they can obviously sting you. And how? I usually am very chill in a lot of things, as long as you don't disturb me and what I want to do, you know, like do not bother me and I will be good to you, but don't try to trigger me or instigate me. And that's when, you know, I'm just, either I'll remove myself from that place or like I'll never speak to you again. I thought the name was cute regardless, and I thought, okay, fine, you know, I'm just gonna use this as my handle. And since people already call me that, I think it's short and cute and easy to pronounce as compared to my name, which can be a little complicated for some people. So anyway, I initially thought I'm going to give a full introduction on this video as to who I am, what I did in the past, what I'm doing now, all of that. But it might, because it's my first video, you guys wouldn't really, I don't know if you'd be so interested or not, at least right now. So I'm going to make a separate video later on as the channel grows, as you are more connected to me, and that's where I will tell you more about myself. So my intention behind, in fact, that is also one reason why it took me such a long time to get onto YouTube, because I felt like, what is the kind of content that I can create that will be valuable to people, but also entertaining, and also includes my passion and the things that, my phone, but also includes, you know, my passion and the things that I enjoy and care about. So I'm somebody who really loves, and I'm sure you can tell, I really love fashion. I love perfumes. We're gonna have a lot of perfume talks. Fragrances, oh, I already mentioned it, sorry. See, that's how much I love it. I don't even I can't even keep a tab on how much I love it. Okay, so anyway, yeah, perfumes, lifestyle content, beauty, all of that, usually the things which girls love. But I also wanted to create content that also talks about self-growth, becoming the best version of yourselves, how to be really confident in yourself, go after what you want, elevate your life. If you're stuck in a situation that is not serving, if you're stuck with people that's not really good for you, how do you come out of situations like that, So I do want to talk about all this because I feel that I personally have implemented a lot of it, and I've always had a certain mindset even when I was younger. Of course, it is a journey and I'm still growing, but I have implemented it and it has made a hell lot of difference in my own personal life. And I really do want to share those kind of things with people who would be interested in those things, because I feel like, and you know what, I wanted to have a very kind of a holistic approach to the whole, living your best life kind of a concept. Because see, once it's all in the mind, right? It's all in the mind. So I feel like once you're mentally happy, you're living you're living well, or your life is better than what it used to be, or you've achieved a certain goal, or you were finally able to kind of break free from things that were bringing you down or making you feel bad. That is when you can also focus on the external things that also give you confidence and power, which is of course through expressing yourself through fashion, through beauty, through perfumes, through living a good lifestyle, So I feel it's all connected. So once you're internally and mentally genuinely happy and you feel confident and you're living a life that you love and that you have created, and you're able to kind of come out from negative situations or things that were holding you back, you automatically exude that confidence and that happiness externally. And that is where the fashion, the beauty, the perfumes, how it makes us feel, you just feel so good. I'll talk about it later again. All of these things kind of, it's an addition to elevating your life. But the most important thing is how you genuinely feel about yourself, So that is why I wanted to talk about these things that will hopefully again help people, add value, and then go to the external, which you can see on my Instagram. So my Instagram will be filled with more of the fashion, the beauty, the that kind of content, lifestyle and all that. And YouTube, especially in the long form, I will try and talk more about, like I said, the self-growth kind of topics, right? So of course, like I said, having said that, you can also expect I might be doing product reviews, so if vlogs, if you'd like to see that, and a lot of perfume talks, because I'll talk about my perfume collection, layering, like different kind of perfumes, because perfumes is something which has been such an integral part of my life, and it has really helped me. I would say, this is a whole different story, but it has really helped me in my life in making me feel good. Like perfume is connected to emotions, and somehow I always, not just perfumes, like fragrances as a whole, I would like to include even like home fragrances and things like that. Like, so fragrances as a whole just makes me feel so good. In fact, even today, the fact that I finally thought that, okay, I'm going to record this video. In the morning, I literally lit up 2 scented candles in my room, in the entire house as well. Like, there was 2 in my room and there were like 2 in my house, like on the ground floor. So I kind of lit it up, and the entire environment, it smelled so good. And when I came out after taking a shower and everything, I just felt so good. I felt like, what? My mood is good, I'm feeling happy, I'm gonna do it. So somehow, fragrances have always given me that extra kind of push. Like, it made me feel good from within. And when I apply a really lovely fragrance, it just makes me feel like, that, I want to do so many things today. It just gives me that motivation. It makes me feel good. It's, oh my God, fragrance is like nature's best gift to mankind, I think. So anyway, I don't want to blabber too much now, at least. So I will be talking about that. So you can expect all of this. And yeah, I think that's about it. And you know what? I don't want to plan like way too much as to what would happen in the future, because 2 things. First is, the more you plan, the more sometimes it just doesn't happen that way, and sometimes, and I also feel like there's no point in planning way too ahead in the future, because you can't predict the future. That is the most realist thing that I have learned. You can try and plan your life as much as you want, but ultimately, and I'm not saying don't plan, because planning is very important. Without planning, you'll get nowhere. But also, don't be obsessing over it, you know, like it has to be like this or my life is going to end. Because the truth is, sometimes things just don't go as per your plan. We might feel that, okay, tomorrow I'm going to do this thing, but something might happen where you might not be able to do it. Something might just come up, or you might have planned like 5 years down the line, I want to achieve this. But what if you achieve something even better, or something that you've not even thought of, right? So I don't want to think and plan too much as to the content and everything. I want to take it as it comes. You know, like I said, my core is very strong in terms of what I want to talk about, and you know, the kind of content I would be putting out. So this is what you can expect. But it will also, like, at times I will also put things that maybe you guys wanted me to create, or I felt that, oh, this is so good, I really want to talk about it. So, you know, I will be doing those kind of things as well. So yeah, that is about it. And yeah, one last thing. I thought of this thing which I thought might be nice. I don't know. I'm going to term each video that I put out as episodes, okay? So this video would be season 1, because this is the first year that I am starting with my YouTube journey, so I want to call it, so this would be like season 1, and episode 1, which is the introduction. So every kind of video I will be doing season 1, episode 2, episode 3, and so on and so forth. So this is something which I thought would be nice. Yeah, and that's about it, guys. So that's all for my introduction. Thank you so much, everybody, especially the ones who have watched till the end. Please do subscribe and hit on the bell, you know, because it gives you the notification when I put out a video. So yeah, thank you so much. You can also find me on Instagram. It's called Miss B, and then you have the 6 dashes because obviously I couldn't get the username I wanted. But yeah, you can follow me on there, and do let me know in the comments if there are certain videos that you'd want me to create, certain topics, right? So if it's possible from my end, I would love to create things that you guys would be interested in, and something that would really help you. Although I know it's the first video, so you'll not really know what to expect from me yet. But yeah, in the future also, please do always recommend the kind of things you'd like to see from me. If you want to see some product reviews, certain topics you'd like me to cover. As I said, you know, these are the things that you can expect from me: the fashion, beauty, lifestyle, perfumes, and the self-growth, you know, kind of topics that I will be talking about. So on these things, if you want me to include, you know, certain topics or videos, you can always let me know. And yeah, that's about it, and I will see you in my next video. I love you all. Bye.